2 years as a priest in the Diocese of Erie, Monsignor Henry Kriegel is retiring.
He's been pastor of St. Patrick Parish for the last 12 years, where he oversaw a massive restoration project and revitalization of the church. Lisa Adams sat down with Father Kriegel this afternoon and asked him to reflect on his decades of ministry. And Lisa, was this a tough decision for him?
Good evening again, Mike and Eva. It was, he told me, a tough decision, but approaching his 80th birthday, Father Kriegel said he found himself more drained by the work and decided it was time to retire.
Monsignor Henry Kriegel and I sat down in the center of the historic St. Patrick Parish Church, his most recent assignment, to reflect on 52 years of ministry that began with ordination in 1970. He's loved sharing the joys of parishioners' weddings and baptisms and the tender goodbyes at the end of life.
And just to listen to some of that conversation, that affection that they have for that person is just very touching. And I think the priest is the only one that could ever, aside from the family, hear that.
It is truly right and just.
His strongest gift for ministry, perhaps his succinct messages.
People seem to relate to my homilies. I try to keep them brief, 4 to 5 minutes maximum.
And overseeing a $1.4 million restoration of this ornate church and its hand-carved Stations of the Cross was a highlight that brought new energy and young families.
It was fun bringing this grand old lady back to life because the place had really deteriorated. It was down to about 130 families, most of whom were elderly.
Monsignor Kriegel has had unique opportunities too, serving as editor when the diocese had a weekly newspaper.
You had great opportunities to go to Rome for meetings and things like that, to meet the various popes. It was just a great opportunity. It was 10 years.
And in 2016 was among an ecumenical group of clergy invited to pray at Muhammad Ali's funeral. In spite of his love for this parish, lately Father Kriegel knew it was time.
But I found that in the last year, a lot of things that used to energize me were beginning to drain me. And I thought that's going to come through in my attitude to people, and I don't want that. So that was pretty much what egged me on.
So he made the announcement last Saturday at Mass. Bishop Lawrence Persico has already appointed Father Mike D. Martinez, the new pastor of St. Patrick's Parish. D. Martinez has asked Monsignor Kriegel to continue celebrating 5 p.m. Mass at St. Pat's, though, for a time. Live in the studio, Lisa Adams, Erie News Now.